All right, guys, so here's the deal. We're basically fishing the Cookeville, Tennessee, Putnam County area. It's about 2 hours east of my house. And it's one of the places that when I fish in Tennessee, actually it's not one, it's the place that I fish in Tennessee more than anywhere else. And the reason for that is it is flat loaded with wild game. It's flat loaded with beautiful scenery. It's unbelievable fishing. It's not one of those places where you've got to think about where to fish. There's so many fishing opportunities, you just have to decide where to fish. What we're dealing with right now is some pretty crazy spring rains, but let me talk to you about that. A lot of people say they can't fish when it's raining, and then there's the saying that, you know what, the fish are already wet. You can definitely fish when it's raining, but for me, it's hard to fish when we're doing a TV show or creating content when it's raining because it makes it difficult. But this is also what I do that has nothing to do with doing a television show or creating content. For me, fishing is the total experience. It's the research, it's the finding spots, it's the looking around, it's all of those things that are part of the experience. And if you got a day where you can't fish, you know, a day that's blown out, use that day to explore. So right now what we're doing is we're looking at an alternative access point to fish below Burgess Falls. Burgess Falls is a very well-known, beautiful waterfall, but what's not so well known is how great the fishing is on both sides of the falls. And so what we're trying to do is find access to a way to get into the backside of the falls. Looks like we found a place. It's going to be about a 2-mile paddle, but use days like this when you can't get on the water to go out there and put in the work, do the time to find the places that you can put in, you know, on the days that you can fish. It's like drawing a sword. Drawing a sword. I'm gonna show you why you should go with All Pro. The story of my week and the rain continues. It's like it's following me. You would think there'd be one right in that little gap. Right there, but I can't reach it because I'm out of line. It's the All Pro advantage, baby. Every fishing buddy that I've got didn't want to fish because it's raining, so I had to call the most hardcore fishing friend I got. This one right here. My beautiful wife, Kristie. So what we're gonna do is we are at Cane Creek Lake. It's a little public lake, a little municipality lake. With this rain, the rivers are probably not that great. That was our intention. So we're pulling an audible. We've tied on some different lures. We're gonna go hit the lake. So you think we're gonna catch a big fish today?
Absolutely. All
right, well, let's go do it because a positive mental attitude is what it takes to catch fish in any condition, but especially in these conditions. So one of the reasons that Cookeville holds a special place in my heart is Kristie and I came and stayed just outside of Cookeville at Long Branch Lakes and spent our honeymoon there. But Cookeville was the place that we came to eat, we came to have a few drinks, and we came to play while we were on our honeymoon. She caught her personal best bass that weekend, and we went and checked out the waterfalls. We basically had a relaxing week of just unplugging from our hectic life. And, you know, it was literally the perfect honeymoon. I thought maybe she felt like I was going to be copping out, staying this close to home and not doing something, you know, exotic. But honestly, I couldn't think of a better way to spend it and a better person to spend it with. So, you know, she caught her personal best, and I landed my personal best all in the same weekend. So this place is always going to be a little special for me, and that's about as mushy as I get. So let's move on to the fishing.
I know that fish are out here because the birds are flying. And that's how science works. That's how God made the nature.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I thought, is that a limb? Nope, that was a fish. Get in the boat, woman.
What?
Don't reel it to the end of the damn rod.
Look at the size of that crankbait next to him. Tenacious little fella. It's a beautiful day here in Cookeville, Tennessee.
Cookeville, Tennessee is one of the most diverse places when it comes to the type of fishing in the state of Tennessee. In fact, in pretty much anywhere I've ever been, there's amazing river fishing, great lake fishing, lots of little backwoods, ponds, and pockets. And it's just a place that over the last several years has become a place that I stop and fish every time I'm traveling, you know, back and forth through it, heading somewhere else. Or it's the place that we like to bring the family and just get away. So, and you never have to stay inside, even if it's raining.